In the first game against Cal, Tennessee jumped out to a big lead.
Our team, we came out, man, we executed well. We hit on all cylinders from special teams to offense to defense. And, going against Deshaun Jackson, at the time he was a great player. I had an interception, a couple big hits, a couple pass breakups, and the game went great.
So the next game against Air Force, there was a buzz about Tennessee. Hey, this team looks so good. Tennessee's back. They're going to be a top 25 team. And they come in and face this triple option wishbone of Air Force.
And a good crowd on hand at Neyland Stadium this evening. Throws it into the end zone. Touchdown! Big Tracking him down at the 31. EMMY Johnson. Big play coming up. 3rd down and 8.
And in a particular play on the sideline, EMMY went over to make a tackle.
When it happened, it just looked like a regular football play.
And I went at it the way that I always did.
Carney back.
It's either me or you, and I'm not blinking.
Got the pass caught and out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
And so at the point of contact when I hit this guy, something different happened that had never happened to me before in my life.
And EMMY Johnson is down on the field, and this is not good.
The trainers and the doctors were working to save his life on the field.
And what happened in that moment, I had busted up the subclavian artery in my chest and I was bleeding internally. They had to rush me back and take the main vein out of my left leg, plug it into my chest in order to save my life. And that's when they discovered I had nerve damage in my right shoulder.
The damage to the nerves in EMMY's right shoulder resulted in paralysis. EMMY's playing days appeared to be over.
Really, there was a period of time not knowing, what was going to happen, live or die, or lose his limb, or what was going to happen. My wife Vicki and I sitting there when he woke up, and we go in and see him, and the first thing out of his mouth, EMMY, how you doing, man? He said, Coach, I'm blessed. We both sat there and just bawled it with each other. What a show of courage by a young man that had it all going for him, and then all of a sudden he's looking at starting over again.
As Eric stepped foot on the campus of his father's alma mater, EMMY Johnson was still making an impact on the Vols.
After I found out that I couldn't play anymore, I would be in the brace working out with the guys.
When he got hurt, it wasn't woe is me, no sob story. He said, okay, I've been dealt these cards, and what am I going to do about it?
After he'd gone through a lot of rehab and all, he did the off-season program with us, for God's sake. Nobody wants to do the off-season program, and he's out there with one arm, doing seat rolls and sprints and leading the team.
The first interaction I had with EMMY, I remember it was like one of our workouts, and everybody wasn't giving everything they had. It just was something that wasn't sitting right with him. So here I see this little guy call the whole team up.
When I used to put on that orange power tee, it meant something to me. It's a rich tradition. There's a lot of great players that came through here before.
You know what I'm saying? He has the whole team's attention.
So when you come out on this field, don't disrespect this game, man. Because you got people like me that love this game.
Just raging, just upset, because nobody was giving everything they had.
Anything to play this game, that would give anything to play one down.
I was sitting in a spot where it was a lot of uncertainty, about my future, about football, and about my life.
And I said, man, listen, do you love this thing or do you like it? Because when you love it, you approach it totally different. Your mindset is totally different. Your sacrifice is totally different. Your dedication is totally different. Your commitment to the game is totally different.
I always looked at the guys that I played with like my brothers.
So we're going to keep working. We're going to keep driving.
I wanted those guys to realize how blessed they were to be able to play the game and to seize that and not take that for granted, because you never know when it's going to be your last play.
Thank you for your time.
There's no way that he should have more passion than anybody that has this opportunity, and that's the way he felt. And you couldn't do anything but respect it, and everybody responded.
I was looking at Eric, and I could tell he was frustrated. I basically told him, hey man, say something. You have just as much as a right to say something as anybody else on this team. Because I had watched him in summer workouts, I had watched him every day put in the work, and he outworked everybody.
Everything you got, I need that, bro.
Charge him, challenged him.
Focus all your energy on right now. This game, this week, this opponent.
And as soon as he said something, everybody straightened up and everybody listened.
Actually, we were at home. We were watching the game, and it was like Tebow drops back to pass, he throws the ball.
You just see, see ya! This could go all the way. Tebow's the only man who can stop it. Eric Berry, the true freshman, all the way for a touchdown.
The whole house just exploded. He intercepted Tim Tebow.
Take the cape off, Tim Tebow, huh? Eric Berry.
You know, when I made that play, I just kept moving forward. And it kind of snowballed into this big, epic career I had in college.
I mean, he was really something different.
He could play corner, he could play safety, he could play strong safety or free safety.
And he's hit down right as soon as he catches it. Nice play by who else? The All-American, Eric Berry.
I've seen him, run through receivers and run through big, strong Southeastern Conference backs. He was a ball of violence. He was going to make something happen.
He's just coming down hard from the safety position to support that run. You can hear Berry's hits all the way up here.
All the evidence was there that this guy was a star in the making. He could do everything on a college football field, and he was so much better than most of the players that he was playing with or against. It was no surprise at all that he turned pro after his junior season.
Y'all ready? Yeah. Y'all ready? Yeah. Y'all ready? Y'all boys ready? Yeah. Y'all boys ready? Yeah. 7-8 all day. Family on 2.
When it comes to playing this game of football, he respects the game. And you can see it through his passion. You can see it through his intensity. I love watching him play the game. It does something for me in my spirit.
Out of the shotgun, McGloin. He fires. It's interception. Picked off Eric Berry up the right side, 25.
He is just made to be a great football player.
He's a tremendous athlete. He's got the ability to make the sledgehammer hit. He's tough. I think toughness is something that's valued around the NFL and certainly by his teammates.
He has the knack for the big play. I still think he wants to get better as a football player.
Return for Eric Berry.
As Eric Berry adds to his own legend, he continues to honor the legacy of Inky Johnson.
I chased this dream, and I chased it with everything that I had. And I didn't get the opportunity to see that take shape. But now when he wears the number 29 on Sundays, my coaches and the people that believed in me and my parents, they can look at the tube and say, hey man, that's in honor of Ink. And so that means the world to me, man.
I know what he would do if he was able to put that jersey on and go out there and play ball. And every time I put it on, I represent him. I hit the 2, I hit the 9, and I salute him.